Sigma male? Yes, you thought there were only alpha and beta males, right? Surprisingly, there are 6 accepted types of male personalities and are named after Greek alphabet letters. They are alpha, beta, gamma, omega, delta, and sigma males. However, it seems as if more emphasis is placed on only showcasing alpha and beta males, as if to say the sigma or other types don't count. Danny D. Placido questioned the status quo in his Forbes magazine article. The pseudoscience behind the sigma male, explained. He asked, "Are you tired of reducing masculinity into the 2 nonsensical, made-up categories known as alpha and beta males? More than that, the alpha male is painted as the most dominant in the social hierarchy of masculinity, and supposedly the better man. Who was it that singled out and placed alpha males at the top of the hypothetical hierarchical pyramid, and why?" This video intends to raise awareness of the sigma personality, first by comparing it to the alpha personality, then detailing 12 traits of sigma males. Alpha male versus sigma male. Alpha male. The alpha male, currently occupying the pinnacle of the pyramid, is commonly regarded as an aggressive, domineering male archetype. His sociable and outgoing attributes put him in the extroverted, or gregarious, people category. Attracting women is thought to be an easy task for him because they naturally gravitate to him, like moths to a flame. There's more. He likes to show off his achievements and chase fame, but his thinking can be mediocre, even flawed. His aggressive, dominant, and inflexible traits are often perceived as oppressive and borderline abusive. Sigma male. This guy is introverted or reserved and less gregarious than his alpha counterpart. He doesn't need social stimulation to thrive and spends an extensive amount of time alone in his thoughts. An article published by Masculine Development describes sigma males as not identifying with dominance hierarchies and preferring to live the life of a wanderer, an adventurer, and a traveler. Sigma male grind set, sigma male cringe, sigma male Wikipedia. A sigma male doesn't need social stimulation to thrive and spends an extensive amount of time alone in his thoughts. They believe they're capable of achieving personal and professional success without needing to actively socialize. Interestingly, they still manage to gain popularity with women, largely because of traits that distinguish them from alpha males. To Theodore Robert Beale, Vox Day, sigma males are the outsiders who don't play the social game and manage to win at it anyhow. He also pointed out alpha males dislike their sigma rivals because they seem to succeed in life without having to do half the work alphas do to gain status or fame. Meanwhile, author John Alexander might have stirred up more envy with his book, The Sigma Male: What Women Really Want. 12 Powerful Signs and Traits of the Sigma Male. Sigma males have peculiar characteristics that set them apart from other male archetypes. You might be surprised at some of their attributes or even recognize them in yourself or someone you know. 1. Emotionally intelligent. The charming and self-reliant male does come across as emotionally intelligent. What this means is he has a strong sense of self-awareness and demonstrates empathy. Self-awareness allows him to recognize and regulate his emotions. It empowers him to change negative behaviors that interfere with his well-being and relationships. His ability to self-assess and self-correct makes him a good friend, partner, and employee. Those in the manosphere believe spending a great deal of time alone contemplating and introspecting might contribute to the high level of awareness spotted in sigma males. 2. Lone wolf. The lone wolf trait was mentioned en passant earlier on. It's worthy of further explanation, to avoid any misunderstanding of what appears to be a positive, not negative, attribute of the sigma man. The lone wolf's personality is the opposite of running as a pack. He's likened to a rebel wolf who breaks away from the pack to survive on his own. This doesn't mean he's antisocial as people describe him to be. The guy is able to thrive and be happy alone and single. Isolating during a pandemic doesn't catapult him into a depressive state. Solitude is his trademark and he's comfortable and satisfied that way. Frequent social disconnection gives him time to strategize on how to become more successful. Think Elon Musk, billionaire and CEO of SpaceX and Tesla. 3. True leader. The alpha male without a pack is seen as a true leader. He isn't a leader like his alpha contender who attains his sense of self-worth and respect from dominating and bossing people around. People stop and listen to sigma males and naturally follow because they're deep thinkers who pique the curiosity of others with their charisma and ingenious line of reasoning. In addition, their emotional intelligence and empathetic nature enable them to treat employees fairly and justly. Their balanced approach to leadership makes employees feel valued and motivates performance out of willingness instead of fear. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, please consider subscribing to my channel. 4. Mysterious. Something peculiar about the lone wolf makes him quite attractive to women. We just can't seem to put our finger on it. Aha, it's the air of mystery and charisma that surround him. He's not difficult to read, he's just not that transparent, and it's that aspect of his enigmatic personality that enhances his attractiveness. You would think that his mysterious personality would push women away. Instead, the behavior piques their interest. If you're trying to pin down this guy to a type, you may have to work a little harder to unravel all of his layers. 5. Ignores the social hierarchy. Although the stigma male understands social hierarchies, he does not depend on them for success. However, that does not mean he disrespects them. Stigma males may spend time with their families and understand the social structures within personal groups. And when he goes to work, he respects his boss and co-workers. The difference is that a stigma male does not depend on these hierarchies. He does not value his boss's opinion of him or needs it to succeed in his working life. Further, he may love his family but also disregard the social cues they pressure onto him, such as getting married and having children. Stigma males understand social hierarchies and natural order but often ignore them. 6. Self-sufficient. In addition to independence, the so-called introverted alpha male is self-sufficient. His sense of independence keeps him from relying on others, which can backfire. But he takes things a step further to provide everything he wants and needs for himself. He's definitely not a scrub as depicted in the US Billboard Hot 100 songs, No Scrubs, by TLC. That guy who acts fly, but still lives at his mama's house and is financially dependent on women. The Sigma archetype has visions and life goals and arms himself with the tools to achieve them. He doesn't need followers or supporters to cheer him on. Ingrained survivor skills are what he mostly relies on, not people. 7. Flexible. Flexibility, or the ability to easily adapt to change, is a valuable quality of Sigma males. They can adjust to different situations and environments and get along with people of different personality types. Even though they don't rely on groups and teams to create success or gain praise, they have no trouble being a team player. Adaptability also makes them good partners, leaders, and bosses. If you have a Sigma male in your family social circle, you may notice that instead of caving to the discomfort of changes, they evolve and continue to remain relevant with the times. 8. Quiet. Are you dating a quiet, silent one? Maybe he's a Sigma male, someone who likes to retreat to a quiet environment. In fact, he values it and it's necessary for him to restore and rebalance physically and mentally. Also known as the strong, silent type, he spends a lot of his quiet time thinking and analyzing before making life decisions. It's not uncommon for this particular attribute of his to be misconstrued as boring. While he's likely to have a man cave where he hides out, the guy is capable of enjoying peace anywhere since he's able to tap into solace from within. 9. Rebellious. Quiet but rebellious? How is this possible? Maybe this doesn't surprise you. Earlier on, you read that he doesn't believe in social hierarchies and instead chooses to dance to the beat of his own drum. That's a nice way of saying he's rebellious. While the term rebellious has a negative stigma, if he shuns society's imposed rules and beliefs and still succeeds, example, as an entrepreneur or innovator, then fine. The end justifies the means. Going against the mainstream order may be one of his secrets to success. To be a successful innovator, he has to be capable of thinking outside the box. He has to be willing to experiment with ideas others won't dare to. Going against the grain is a way of exercising freedom and sends a clear message that he doesn't care about fitting in. 10. Independent. This alpha male without a pack not only flies solo, but he's also independent. Relying on others takes up too much time, energy, and stress, hoping they'll get things done right. Doing things himself helps him avoid the stressors. Plus he's confident in his ability to perform. People misunderstand him as someone who feels he has shit together and doesn't need anyone else. Sigma males value assistance from their families, friends, and romantic partners, but relying on them to meet their physical or emotional needs isn't an idea that sits well with them. 11. Trendsetter. These guys stand out from the crowd because they set trends rather than follow them. Their clothing choice, their charm, and their mannerisms scream authenticity. The trendsetter characteristic fits into the notion that they abhor systems that require them to subdue or follow instructions. Danger can follow a man cut from this cloth if he hasn't yet developed the emotional maturity needed to recognize when rebellion has gone too far. It's not like he's a bad boy who sets out to break the law. He likes questioning rules and regulations to determine whether they are valid, fair, or just. Having this mindset enables him to be an agent of change of oppressive laws and policies in the workplace or community. 12. Naturally attractive. Beauty is indeed in the eye of the beholder. No matter how stigma males look, their personality is what attracts their partners the most. Secure, adaptable, independent, and rebellious are all qualities that people are attracted to. That's why stigma males often have people flirting with them or trying to learn more about them. Like alpha males, stigma males are highly sought after, the difference being stigma males rather ignore their advances and continue to be alone. Of course, they are also aware of their charms but rarely take advantage of the occasion since their favorite night out is alone with themselves. I am Majid 2006, thank you for watching the video till the end. Now, if you want to be successful in romantic relationships and know more, subscribe to my channel. I made many tutorials for you. I will kiss you, my dear.